Hello everyone, my name is Undead Jinx, and this is part 2 of the test, Final Revelation, because I wasn't aware of how long this game was actually going to be, so I have split it up into 2 parts after filming. And with that, let's get right back into where we left off. Well, that wraps up this portion of the test. Okay. But I need more from you before I allow you to rest. A choice here, a choice there. Which would you rather? More dilemmas about from what I can gather. And you will answer clearly, crisp, and concise. Will you be selfish, or is your conscience a vice? Please don't ask me that, nuns. In just mere moments from now, we both shall see the difference between who you are and who you wish to be. Let us begin. Would you rather abandon the person you love most, or be abandoned by the person you love most? Oh, gosh. This first one, I think I would be upset at myself. If I'm not upset, then I would just not be upset. But with the second option, I would be upset at everybody. Gosh, the music just did a thing. Well, it would definitely be easier for me to abandon the person I love most rather than be the abandoned. It would be easier for me to do the abandoning than it would be to be abandoned. So, you know what they say, if you love something, you gotta set it free. Would you rather have friends in high places who could get you anything you wanted but didn't necessarily care about you, or friends who couldn't give you anything but feel a deep personal bond with you? Huh. So, I mean, if I had friends in high places who could get me anything but didn't care about me, why would they get me anything I wanted if they don't care about me? We're going with the stronger bond. Would you rather find $10,000 and get to keep it for yourself, or find $20,000 but have to split it 4 ways with your closest friends and family? Huh. That's 3,000 divided by 4, that's $5,000 for each person. Wait a minute though, I don't. Oh no, actually, that would track. Huh. Can I like split it 3 ways with family and friends? Does it have to be 4? What? Can I like keep $10,000 but like give away the another 10? What if there's like I would like to share it and split it, but like what if I feel someone's not all that deserving of it? I don't know. I'd love to be like, here parents, money, and then they'd be like, wow, you're giving us money for a change, and I'm like, yeah. Would you rather cheat on your partner but never get caught, or know that your partner cheated on you but have no way of proving it? I don't want to cheat on my partner. I don't want to get cheated on. I'd like to go and get cheated on, but then if I bring it up, everyone's gonna think I'm nuts. But cheating on my partner, never getting caught, I would have to deal with that on my own. Either way, it pretty much sounds like you're dealing with it on your own. Except, well, maybe not, friends might understand, but like your partner wouldn't have anything to like, they might be like, no, and like gaslight the crap out of you. Why is leaving not an option? Can I just leave? Would you rather get rich through illegal means or be poor but live an honest life? I don't really care. Not gonna lie. I mean, I don't necessarily care about living an honest life, but like I also don't really care about being like rich or poor. Like as long as I have enough for what I want to do, that's what I would want. I guess I'll live a dishonest life. I don't care. Would you rather press a button that would kill your favorite pet or push a button that would kill your favorite family member? This is hitting heavy because my fish just died not too long ago. Pet. That's so sad. That's so sad. Undeniably sad. You know, you end up being sad one way or another. But I guess killing off a pet just means you might be sad, but like no one else would be sad. Plus, like, people are... I'm not saying a pet is replaceable, but like... I don't know. The value of a human life, man. Would you rather get fired from a high-paying job or have to fire your friends from a high-paying job? I don't need the high-paying job. I'd rather get fired. I don't need it. Would you rather sleep with your step-sibling or sleep with your best friend's partner? Yikes. Well... Okay, the first option is just kind of weird and suspect, but the second one is like mean and rude. So I think I'd rather not turn on my best friend. Would you rather save your best friend from certain death and let 1,000 strangers die, or save 1,000 strangers and let your best friend die? The value of a freaking human life, man. Why? Gosh, huh. You know, I was gonna say, like, call me selfish, but I'll save my friend. But those 1,000 strangers have friends too. Why can't I die? Can I sacrifice my life? I'll dip out of here real quick. Man. Save your best friend from certain death and let 1,000 strangers die. Or save 1,000 strangers and let your best friend die. Okay, well, I suppose you could also argue that people are dying every day. Literally, so many people die every day. So I guess to save your friend might be more meaningful to you as a person. And to me as a person, if I save my best friend. Would you rather get free food for the rest of your life or rescue a starving child from a third world country? Let's rescue the starving child. Would you rather be rich but without family or poor but with family? But do I have friends? Do I have friends? Do I have friends? Do my friends like me, or are they with me because I'm rich? I don't know, I've like said it before, I don't really care about being rich or poor as long as I live a comfortable life. This is a weird question for me. I would like more wealth than being poor, but I don't need as much wealth as being rich. I'm a very middle-ish person. I suppose we'll go with poor then. The last time I went with rich. Would you rather have to steal food for the rest of your life in order to eat, or steal enormous amounts of money from the wealthy but have to destroy the money immediately after? Huh. So like I'm like a Robin Hood, except I steal from the rich and I just destroy it. But that also seems really shitty. That's like the worst hero you could be. That's not even being a hero. I guess I'd rather steal food. Would you rather serve 4 years in the military during wartime or move to a third world country and never be allowed to return home? I really don't like the military. And I don't vibe with wars. So I'd probably rather move to a third world country. Would you rather always be traveling 10 miles above the speed limit or 10 miles per hour below the speed limit? Probably above. Most people drive above the speed limit anyway, so you're probably more likely to cause an accident if you go 10 under. Would you rather never have sex for the remainder of your life or have to have sex every day in order to stay alive? I'm not that sexual, so never have sex again. that'd be nice. Can I just hold someone's hand? That's all I need. Would you rather be addicted to hardcore drugs for 10 years, but make a full recovery, or addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life? Oh, I do not like alcohol. No, I'd rather deal with the hardcore drugs for 10 years. I recover, so it's fine. Would you rather live to be 200 years old in a perfectly preserved youthful body and have to watch your friends and family die around you, or live to be 70, but die before your friends? 70's a solid age. 70's a solid age, but living for 200 years also sounds really cool. I think I'd like to outlive my friends and family, just because I'm curious. Although I never thought I'd ever make it to 70. That's such a long ways away. I wouldn't mind either one, but I suppose I could live the 200 years. That seems like a solid amount of time before I'm ready to dip out of this world. But so does 70. Would you rather sacrifice all your friends in order to survive, or sacrifice both of your parents? Wow. Well, you could look at this in any way. Literally any way. If you don't have a lot of friends, and granted, I don't have many good friends, that's not a lot of people. But both your parents, what if they die? Like, they're older than my friends are. So if you're just going based off of dying from old age, then my parents would probably already be... They'd die first anyways. So it's like my friends get more time to live out their lives. Huh. But you could also always make more friends. You can never get more biological parents, but I'm sure people could adopt you. I'm sorry, friends. I'm gonna have to sacrifice you guys. Oh, damn. Would you rather get acknowledged for work that you didn't do, or work hard for the rest of your life but not receive any praise for it? Yikes, that'd be so awkward either way. That would be incredibly awkward. I think I'd rather... no, I'd feel bad either way. Like, I'd want people to acknowledge my work, and then to be acknowledged for work I didn't do, I'd feel so guilty about it. I work hard for this. I'm gonna go with getting acknowledged for work I didn't do, and I would be under the impression that I would be able to find whoever it was and give them praise and explain the situation to them. I literally said, if we get asked about the nuns again, I'm done. They make a lot of tests too. This isn't the final test. I mean, it might be for this like series, but there are more tests to take. How many times am I gonna get asked about a nun? How many times? Would you rather punch a nun or get punched by a nun? Gosh. You know, let's punch a nun. We're punching nuns tonight. Would you rather lose all the money you've earned this year, or lose all the memories you've gained this year? Not gonna lie, I've not made a lot of money this year. I'd probably rather made a lot of money. Would you rather flip a coin? That's like in Monopoly when they're like, pay $200, or you can pay like a luxury tax, which is like 20% of the money you have, and you're like, well, that doesn't matter anyways. I only have $500. What's 20% of 500? No, I don't know. Numbers. Would you rather flip a coin for a chance to win $20 or immediately win $10? I'll just take the 10. I'll keep the guaranteed 10. I mean, well, I guess if I flip the... Nah, man, I actually changed my mind. I'd rather flip the 12. You know, either way you get the $10 if you flip the 1. But if you take the risk and get 20, you either walk away with $20 or you walk away with nothing, which you didn't have nothing in the first place, so you might as well take the risk. So, probably just take... I wish I could have said take the risk, even though I know I clicked the $10. Damn it! Would you rather know how you die or when you'll die? Ugh. I'd rather know when I die. I don't want to know how I die. That sounds scary. Would you rather be blind but be able to see crystal clear underwater, or be deaf always? Ooh. Huh. Hmm. I think I would rather be permanently deaf. I I really value my eyesight. Probably because it's halfway gone already. Would you rather give up all internet and social media, but be able to travel the world for free, or have the best internet in the world for free but never leave your house? Ugh! Ugh! I like both of these options. I love traveling. And I wouldn't mind getting to explore the world if I gave up the internet. However, and now that I've gotten into making content, I think I'd prefer the best internet but never leave home. Yeah! If I move, I get to move my house. I can move. Same thing. Loophole. Water. We're halfway through. Would you rather walk barefoot across a bed of hot coals, or walk barefoot through a pitch black snake infested corridor? I'd like the hot coals. I prefer the hot coals. At least they're not alive. Would you rather be the judge who sentences people to death, or the executioner in charge of killing them? Damn. Oh my gosh. That's gotta be a mental toll on everyone involved. I don't know. I would feel bad either way. Like, would I rather be the person? Would I rather be the reason for someone's death, or would I rather do the deafening? They both sound pretty shitty. Yeah. I think I'd rather be the executioner. Although, I'm pretty sure vets who have to put down animals are extremely prone to suicide, so I then would be making myself extremely prone to suicide. But it's a shitty job. Would you rather have a witch cast a nasty hex on you so you'll always have bad luck, or be haunted by a demon intent on possessing you? Well, I never actually get possessed, so let's go with the possession. Plus, it's like I have a little buddy. I'm like, hey buddy, you trying to get inside me? You can't get inside me. Not gonna happen today. Would you rather be married to someone incredibly beautiful who doesn't find you attractive, or be married to someone whom you're not even remotely attracted to, but they find you incredibly attractive? Oh, can I just not be married? I can live single. I can live the single life. I just want a cat. I don't know. I would like to be attracted to the person who I'm with, but knowing that they don't find me attractive sounds absolutely terrible. I think I'd rather marry someone I'm not attracted to. And I was assuming we're thinking physically. Because, like, I could find their personality attractive, but maybe not necessarily how they look. And I think that would probably be a better way to go about things. Yeah. Would you rather work a high-paying job that you despise, or a low-paying job that you love doing? Low-paying job! I don't need the money. I just need to be happy. Would you rather walk a mile home wearing nothing but a pair of socks, or be fully clothed but have to walk 100 miles? Oh, nothing but socks. Nothing but socks. You know, we're getting our steps in. We're gonna be fully clothed. Would you rather find $5 in your pocket, or have to grab $100 out of... I'll take the $100 out of a public toilet. I'll do it. It's just a toilet. It's just cotton you can wash. Would you rather have 100 of your favorite books but never watch a movie again, or have 100 of your favorite movies but never read a book again? I adore books, but I'd have to give up the books for movies, because lately I have not been reading. I have not read a book in years. Well, I have not finished reading a book in years. I have started several, and there's a book that I read for a class at my uni, but that was a collection of short stories. So while I did read and finish a bunch of short stories, I did not read the whole entire book. Would you rather always be 20 minutes late to everything or 2 hours early to everything? I'm kind of already living the 20 minutes late life. But I try to be early. I think I'd rather be 2 hours early. But that's a lot of time. Would you rather find a dead body or be a witness to a deadly assault? I think I'd rather find the dead body? Wait a minute. How did they die? I would rather be a witness. I'd rather be a witness, and then this person can get justice. Would you rather be able to change your past or see what the future holds for you? No! We're not changing anything in the past! The butterfly effect! I'd rather look into the future. Even though I wouldn't care to. I suppose I could change it then if I looked into the future. And I didn't like it. Would you rather have one really great friend or 100 mediocre friends? I would rather have one great friend because that's pretty much the life I live now. Would you rather lose all your teeth or lose one day off your life every time you kiss someone? I don't need to kiss people. Wait, if I lose all my teeth, I could just get fake teeth. What? What am I thinking irrationally for? Don't lose my teeth. Would you rather win the lottery and lose the ticket before you can collect your money, or see your worst enemy win the lottery? If I win the lottery and lose my ticket, then someone else can find the ticket and maybe win. And it won't be my worst enemy. And I won't have to deal with seeing my worst enemy. If I had to choose between a stranger getting my ticket and my worst enemy getting my ticket, it would be a stranger. I'd probably rather have a stranger find it. But I don't even have, like, a worst enemy right now currently. So, is that even an actual scenario to think about? Aw. Would you rather find true love or have your dream job? I'd rather have my dream job. Working towards it, and I'm loving it. Would you rather have a pause button for life or everyone? Pause! Give me the pause button! Stop trying to change the past! Why is Destiny asking all the questions about changing the past? I mean, I guess that's not like your destiny, but that's just the past. Would you rather drown to death in gasoline or be boiled to death in water? Ugh. Those both sound terrible. I don't want to drown, but I don't want to burn either. Plus it's gasoline. That's gotta taste gross. I don't want to feel the heat. I think I'd rather drown. Would you rather make a new friend every day or get $100 a day for doing nothing but never have friends again? I accidentally skipped that question. Would you rather die to save your family or sacrifice your family to save yourself? Die to save my family. Which one is that? I don't want to push the wrong button. Sacrifice my family to give my life. Yes, this is the one. Would you rather always be hated by those closest to you for something you didn't do, or have hurt everyone you care about, but they'll never find out it was you? I'd rather be hated for something I didn't do. I'd rather hurt everyone I love without being blamed. Probably this one. The first option seems really torturous. And I would live my entire life saying, I didn't do this. But if I'm not getting blamed for something, then it's never going to get brought up. Would you rather sleep with your worst enemy or sleep with someone who you know has many incurable STDs? Why is this a question? First and foremost, I'm sure you can still find ways around this, or to make sleeping with someone who has STDs, like, you can make it work. And I don't like this question because it's demonizing people who have STDs, and for that reason, I'm gonna skip it. Would you rather only eat food you don't like or give up all liquids except for water? I love water. I love water so much. I'd love to drink only water. The thing that would be hard is giving up caffeine. I suppose I could take caffeine pills. That would work out fine. I'd still be pretty caffeinated. I would just use my water to eat my caffeine. Would you rather always listen to music at max volume or always listen to music just above the lowest volume? Give me the low, please. I don't need the heavy noises. Would you rather meet your hero and find out that they don't like you or never meet your hero at all? I'm gonna go with never meet my hero because I don't know who my hero is. I don't know who I'd pick as my hero. Would you rather never have a pet for the rest of your life or never have friends for the rest of your life? Friends. Who the fuck needs them? I think that's in the words of Ronnie Radke, which could be interesting. But I don't know. Would I get bored of life if I never had any friends, but only pets? Or would that make my life a lot easier? Would I still feel lonely? I don't have friends, but I can interact with people. Maybe it's because I currently don't have any pets. That's why I'd like to have a pet. Like, for as long as, like, I don't know, I've been in college, I've been saying, as soon as I move out, I'm getting a pet. Would you rather live a cat to be more specific. Would you rather live in excruciating pain for the rest of your life or live pain-free, but everyone you know and love will live in excruciating pain for the rest of their lives? I think I would rather live in excruciating pain. That seems excessive. Thank you for answering my questions, but we are not done yet. Okay. For we have made it through many categories except for one. These final questions will be from deep within. I want to see your soul. The soul that I sold? I want to see your heart beat quicken. I want to learn all that you know. Okay. I want to see what makes you think. I want to know what makes you tick. You know what makes me tick, Destiny? I gotta talk about it. I want you to know your darkest truths. I want to know what makes you sick. What are your icks? I want you to expel the truth from yourself. I want you to feed on your precious fate. I want to learn of all your love and bathe in all your hate. Okay. Oh, okay. So one last time we sit together as we await the final revelation. These are the last questions I have. The last examination. Take your time. Do think hard. Savor every moment dearly. For when I am finally finished with you, you will see it ever so clearly. And here we go. Right. Do you ever lie to those who are closest to you? Sometimes. Have you ever hurt someone whom you... Yes. We've talked about this. Yes. They didn't deserve it. Have you ever lost your temper when you know you shouldn't have? Yes. Yeah. Have you ever intentionally hurt an animal? Why? Have you ever blamed someone for something that you know they didn't do? Intentionally? No. Have you ever abandoned a pet? Yes, but it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. I was forced. I was forced. Have you ever abandoned a loved one in their time of need? No. I had to move, though. That's why I abandoned my pet. Have you ever stolen something from someone that you cared about? Yes. Have you ever broken something to spite someone that you cared about? No. I don't think so. Have you ever played the victim in a situation even though you hadn't been wronged? No. Have you ever had romantic feelings for someone who wasn't your partner while you were in a relationship? Yes, I have. Have you ever wished for the death of someone who has wronged you? Yeah, I have. Have you ever wished for the death of a loved one? No, I've not. If you knew that writing someone's name on a piece of paper could instantly cause their death, would you write down anyone's name? Yeah, I'd want to test it out. Wait, is this anyone? Anyone. Okay. Yeah, I'd test it out. Do you ever feel you could spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do? Do you ever feel like you could? No. I feel like I spend a sufficient amount with them. Have you ever owed someone an apology but refused to apologize to them? No. Do you ever regret worrying too much about things you can't control? No. That's the thing I was reading about in my book. It's the book that I was reading that I haven't finished yet. It's The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I probably have mentioned it before, but like that's the big thing that's like mentioned in the book. You shouldn't worry about things that you can't control. And I do not regret worrying about things that I can't control because that was just in the past, and I'm currently working on trying to not worry about things that are out of my control. No. Do you ever feel like your negativity brings other people down? No, but I should hope if I'm ever being negative, I hope it boosts you up. Because, yeah, I do say some negative things sometimes, but like, it's all in honesty and like what I feel is like true to myself. I'm not trying to hurt you or anyone else. Let me know if I do. I feel bad. Do you ever regret not standing up for yourself when you feel you've been wronged? Yeah. Do you ever feel like you let others influence your decision making too much? Yes, I do. Do you ever wish that you lived a more honest life? No, I feel like I live a pretty honest life. Has your dishonesty ever caused someone else to suffer? No. Have you ever had someone leave your life before you had the chance to tell them something important? No, I don't think so. Do you ever feel like you prioritize people in your life that are unworthy of your time? No. And I say this to you all. Put yourself first. Do you ever feel like you prioritize your own wants before those who need you most? Maybe. But like, if they need something, I guess yes. Oh, my own wants before those who need. Okay, no. In that case, no. Not my own wants. Like, if someone needs something and you can help them and it's not gonna hinder you in any way, then yeah, no, you should help them if you care about them. If you don't care about them, then you do you, boo. No. Do you ever feel like you spend too much time working towards something that you're not truly passionate about? No. I spend every waking minute either entertaining myself or creating entertaining things. At least I hope this is entertaining. Do you feel like you're living your life up to your full potential? No, I don't. And that I wish... I think I'd like to be more motivated. And maybe if I wasn't busy with other things, then I could live up to my full potential. Do you ever let your fears stop you from pursuing things that you truly want? I have. Before. Have you ever refused to try something because you're afraid that you would fail? No, I don't think so. I do some pretty scary stuff sometimes. Have you ever been attracted to someone but refused to let them know because you're afraid of being rejected? Yes. But I've also done the opposite. I've told people before. Do you ever feel as though as you're chasing the wrong things in life? No. Do you ever feel like you spend too much time planning for the future that you ignore the present? Yes, I do. Do you feel like your friends and family like you more than you like them? Yes. Sometimes, yeah. Have you ever loved a pet more than your family? No. I'd feel sad, but I don't think I'd say more. Do you ever make up excuses to get out of going to an event instead of just telling the person who invited you that you just don't want to go? Yeah, I have made excuses before. Another thing I'm trying to work on. You are valid to... I feel like I'm pointing a lot. You're valid to not do things just because you don't feel like doing it. Like, that's totally valid. That's totally valid. You don't need to make up an excuse. And sometimes, some people don't need an excuse. They don't deserve it. Especially if we're talking, like, employers. Your employers don't... They don't deserve an excuse from you, especially if they're not treating you with, like, the respect that you should be treated with. Do you ever feel like you spend more time with technology than you do building stronger bonds with friends and family? Yes. Have you ever defended someone that you shouldn't have? Yeah, probably. Do you sometimes have a hard time admitting that you're wrong? Yeah, sometimes. Do you ever place blame for your personal failures on someone or something else? No. Not my failures. Have you ever accused someone of something with no real evidence to back it up? No. Have you ever had sex with someone who you know you shouldn't have? Yes. Have you ever had any kind of relationship with someone who you know you shouldn't have? Yeah. Have you ever let a relationship degrade you, or degrade because you were afraid of being the one to break up with someone? No, I think I've done the opposite. I have impacted relationships because I was afraid that I would get broken up with. So I would break it off. That's how I'm interpreting this question, so no. Do you ever feel like you could take better care of your own health? Yes, all the time. You can always improve your own health. Have you ever let someone else take the blame for something that you did? Probably yes. Have you ever acquired something that you didn't really want just because someone else wanted it? No. Do you ever feel like you're not living up to others' expectations? Yes. Have you ever walked out of someone's life without an explanation? Yes. Do you ever feel like you focus more on the negative aspects of your life and what you don't have rather than be grateful? No. I love what I have currently. Have you ever witnessed someone being wronged but didn't have enough courage to stand up for them? Yeah, I have. And finally, do you feel like you're a good person? Yes, I do. No matter how strange my actions and answers may be, I do try to do it because I feel like what I'm doing is good. That concludes the ending to your examination. In your mind, I have dug myself a hole. I will analyze your answers very carefully. And now it's time for me to gaze into your soul. But with what, Destiny? You do not have eyes. This is preposterous. This simply cannot be. Am I fate? I mean, am I destiny? Are we the same? I have expected every potential outcome, but yours seems to have evaded me. Did everybody get this? Or am I just different? I was prepared to tell you of your fate, to play upon your fear, to break the worst news to you, to plant seeds of doubt within your ear. But as I've asked you to be honest with me, I must in turn be just as honest with you. I'm shocked there hasn't been like a jump scare, because that's happened in the previous games. But I'm so happy they changed the text. For as much as I wish to lie, I am forever shackled to the truth. From what I can deduct from deep within, from everything you've shared with me. In return, I shall share this with you. This is what I see. One word to describe the music coming on kind of startled me a bit. One word to describe you more than any other. That word is talented. Stop it, Destiny. Stop it. You gassing me up, Destiny. I personally think you're more talented than you realize, and I think you're more talented than anyone else realizes as well. Destiny. If you just spend a little bit less time out of your own head, you make it a lot further. No, it's probably really, really true and accurate. You are by far your own worst enemy. You need to seriously cut that shit out. Oh, Destiny, curses, and start trusting your natural talents and abilities more. I almost dropped my water. No one knows you better than you. However, you must pay heed to this warning, I know. You're way too overcritical of yourself at times, and it can lead you to breaking yourself down way further than you ever should. If you're not careful, you can ruin your entire potential to be successful in life just by not paying attention to when you need to self-reflect. And when you need to give yourself credit you deserve. Start being more positive, and you'll do just fine. Your secret word is fantasy. Remember this word, this will come in handy. Okay. I just saw a TikTok the other day that was like, be delusional. Be delusional and live your best life. I'm living in a fantasy, guys. Oh. Okay. If you received an ending that you've already received before from previous examinations, remember, we did not ask you for your secret words prior to taking this test. So that should be very telling. It means something very special. All of my words have always been different. And if your result was the same as something you got previously, I would like you to add the phrase twin words next to your secret word in the comments. I don't remember what my other words were, but I don't think fantasy was any of my other words. So, yeah. They were all different. If they're all different, I will put them into the description. If you have the same words, though, let me know in the comments. What is going on with me? If you received an entirely new outcome, then that means you've got multiple layers of things to work on in your journey. Or you may just have an extra layer of depth to your personality. But only you will know the answer to that. Which is interesting because there was this thing on TikTok again about how, it was about whether or not your core, with like your body chart in astrology was open or closed. And if it was open, then you're meant to be like a really malleable person. And if it's closed, you're meant to have like a specific thing that you do or something like that. But my core was open, i.e. my personality apparently can change quite a bit. And I will probably never discover who I am. But that's just the way it is. Who knows? You've answered hundreds of questions. You've found deeper meanings. I hope we all have. You've been enlightened, and you've helped others find enlightenment. Many people have wondered just what the test series is truly about. But it's simple. It's about nothing. The answers are always so much more simple than we believe them to be. The test is about you. Oh. The reflection in your darkened screen, the one who seeks the answers. The person who seeks answers. More than being about the answers, the test is more so about the questions. I agree. Why do we keep getting asked if we've punched a nun? Or if we'd rather punch a nun? Or get punched by a nun? Why? It's about making you think. Yes, no, I'm wondering. Why do the nuns keep getting brought up? What do they have against the nuns? It's about encouraging you to open up and admit that you're human. Just as human as everyone else. The test is about unity. The test is about compassion. The test is about bringing people together and showing the world that we're not so different at all. We're all just a bunch of sacks of flesh. Look at all the secret words that have been left in the comments. Look at all the thousands of people who are just like you. We all feel so lonely sometimes. We all feel flawed. We all feel pain. But that's because every single one of us is human. The world judges one another based on so many variables, but they're not hypocritical set. But they're the most hypocritical set of variables imaginable. We judge each other, and are judged ourselves by our peers who do the same exact shit that they judge us for in the end, and that we judge them for too. You feel flawed because you are flawed. You feel afraid because you have the right to be. You feel overwhelmed because the world is overwhelming. Depression is overwhelming. Anxiety is overwhelming. Our problems are overwhelming. Suicide is an epidemic. We are losing loved ones before their time, and any one of us can fall on the hardest times in our lives at any given moment. We can lose everything we know and love instantly and unexpectedly. But one thing that we are not is alone. You are never alone. We're all flawed because we're all human. We're all scared because we're all human. We all fight these battles every single day because we're all human. But you never have to feel alone in your fight. Look at all the secret words that have been gathered that match yours. Look at all the words that don't match yours. Perhaps those people are going through struggles that you have yet to experience or know nothing about. And perhaps some others know not of yours either. But don't judge those who are struggling. Help them, just as you'd wish to be helped in your time of need. Don't be afraid to ask for help and reach out to those who are. Everyone is suffering. Some of us are just suffering quieter than others. We are all in this together. The test serves as helping bring so many people together and makes so many people feel less alone. We've read your comments, and others are free to do so as well. We've read about how these games have helped you. We've read about how much positivity they've spread. We've read about how many people say their lives are forever changed, and I'll tell you one thing. If even one life was saved in the process of this social experiment, then it was worth conducting, and every single one of you that left a comment is a hero. By leaving comments, you help spread the message out to others. You help spread a positive light in a very dark time for so many people, and those people have you to thank for it. There are so many people in this world who do nothing for others, and they'll continue to do nothing for others. They won't lift a finger to help others around them because they don't understand that someone is suffering just as much as they are. They're just too afraid to open up about it. But not us. We've all opened up quite a lot, haven't we? We were brave enough to answer these questions that so many people fear admitting to. We were brave enough to take a chance and leave a secret word as a symbol of our participation. And for that, Random Studios would like to thank you by not only placing your name in the credits at the end of this game, so the world knows your good deeds in spreading the word and participating, but we've also got another surprise for you. Everyone who has left a comment on our titles and continues to do so in future titles will get put into the credits, our new massive project that we've been working on. But that's not the good part. We will also be going through and selecting names from those who leave comments on all of our titles and putting their names right into the actual game and storyline. Wow. Whether it be a special item, a piece of the lore, or a character named after them, and much more. Now, as far as your secret words go, your secret words will play a pivotal role in our new project. You will plug your secret words into different parts of your journey when they are requested of you, and they will alter the game in a way uniquely set for your specific words. That is really cool and really, really interesting. I'm excited! I'm excited! This is an RPG where every choice matters, where every decision you make changes something about your session. This is an RPG that focuses on every human emotion and the decisions we make, and how those decisions make us feel. Keep an eye out in the future for our main project, Chasing Demons, where every NPC from all our titles will be represented with a storyline, and the world will get to see how they all tie in together. Ooh. You helped shape it. You helped make it what it is. And we will be sure to continue to add more and more players into the lore and gameplay as we read more and more of the comments left on our titles, all the way up until its official release. And again, to commemorate those who've participated across all our titles, we will be periodically selecting names from all our titles. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us and everything you continue to do for the world. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you to be introduced in future projects, which we are currently working on. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be a part of history. This is a chance for you to be a part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. Aw, guys! Go play the game! Go get yourself a secret word. Go play. Oh, is this the whole thing? We can speed it up! We could speed it up this time. Very nice. Very, very nice. Well, I suppose as this goes, I'll wrap up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, share your word with me in the comments below if you've played. And go comment your secret word. I think they're doing it on their Steam page, maybe, perhaps? If you haven't played, I'll have links to all the other tests in the description below. Keep a hold of your secret words. You're gonna need them from when you're chasing demons. Ooh. A special ending. I will peel the truth from your flesh like petals from a blackened rose. Is that the character from the beginning? She loves me. Choice. Oh, was that Choice who we were with first? Oh, don't do this. She loves me not. She loves me. Please, I beg of you. She loves me not. Ah! She loves me. She loves me not. She will never love me. A monster. Oh, she will never love a monster like you. So let her choice take its toll. And in her cell, may she... I was gonna say rot! Is it rot? Wow. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you all in the next game I play. These are some of the other games that I was saying that I have to play. We've got Horrorscape, Horrorscape Fatal Awakening. We're gonna be playing a lot more games by these developers. We've made a list of names for those who have supported our project along the way, and we will continue to extend this in future titles. Would you like to see them now? No, we've done that before. It gets super long. Super long. Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me your secret words in the comments below. I want to see, I want to know. I will have links to all of the games that you can find on Steam. And you can go ahead and play them yourself if you haven't already and if you don't have a secret word. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you all in the next test game that we play. I hope you've all enjoyed this as much as I have, and I'm extremely intrigued, so I cannot wait. Cannot wait at all. I'm not sure if the next game that they've been talking about is already out or not. I think I'm a little late coming to these games, so I don't know, we'll have to see. But thank you so much. I hope you all have a good day, a good night, a good whatever, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!